So it is another very warm May day. It is Tuesday, May 29th. It is 12:34 p.m. It's sunny outside. It's 26 degrees, feels like 32. There's a little bit of a wind that comes and goes. It's cooler but still warm, but it's nice when it comes in. I just went for a walk down to the bank to get 80 bucks out because I'm going to the Slayer concert tonight, and I probably am going to buy one or two shirts. Really looking forward to that. I'll probably talk more about that tomorrow after the show. But ideally, at least one shirt. Slayer shirt would be preferred, but Lamb of God is also playing, so I like to get one of their shirts as well. Today I figured I would talk about just some of the shorter things, I guess the smaller things that have happened since the last time I vlogged. The first is that Taylor and I stopped dating in January of 2016. Essentially, I was an asshole and I wasn't good to her, and it ended because it had to. I had a lot of regret about that. I hated the person that I realized that I was, and it sucked to lose a friend, to lose someone that was really awesome like she was, and to have that realization that you're not the person that you wanted to be. So it was a tough year that year, and I spent about 6 months of it in therapy, kind of learning to cope with the fact, with kind of my actions in the relationship, but also who I was as a person. I learned to kind of let myself grieve and then let myself be mad at myself simultaneously while not taking it out on myself physically. So I learned a lot about myself in there, and I think that I learned how to be a better person, and I've tried to apply that every single day in my life since then. And I think that I'm a better person since then, and I like the person that I am now. So that's cool in that regard. But so that ended, and then last year in August of 2017, I met Carla, and we have been dating since then. So we're coming up on a year almost now. It's gonna be June, so like 10 months, I think, almost. It'll be 10 months on June 19th. So yeah. So overall, relationship side of things is going well. I learned a lot from that first relationship, and how to be a good person, but how to treat your girlfriend, and kind of yeah, I guess just how to be a better person in general. That's kind of the main thing I learned from that. So other than that, I got a new car. I got this in I want to say February or March of 2017. Was it 2017? No, sorry, 2016. Yeah, I got it in February or March of 2016 because the Protege, I was coming back from a Trivium concert, and I made a turn, a right-hand turn, and all of a sudden, like, I heard this really loud banging and crunching in my back left tire. And so I took it into the shop, and basically, I don't remember exactly what was wrong with it, but basically, from what I remember, like, the bar that holds your tire together, there's a spring around it, and that bar was like outside of the spring halfway. So I guess the worry was that my tire might just completely fall off when I'm driving. So I didn't drive anywhere. I think the max I drove at that point was 40 kilometers an hour because I was afraid of dying, and I didn't go on the highway for a couple weeks while I looked for this car. And so I was really nervous. I didn't know how car loans worked. I didn't know anything about cars. I wasn't ready to buy a car. I guess I needed a car, but I didn't really want a new car. I didn't want to spend that money. But I spent a lot of time looking, and there was a lot of different cars I looked through, and it was very intimidating. But there was one car that kind of had really great reviews that I kept coming back to, and that was a 2013 Mazda 3. And I saw this car everywhere. Like, literally, for work one day, I had to do a ride along with one of the drivers, and I counted how many Mazda 3s I saw, and on average, I'd see a Mazda 3 about every 5 seconds. And I was like, that's insane. That's a lot of Mazda 3s. It must be a good car. And the more I looked into it, the more, it was a really good, reliable car for any sort of people. And there was a Skyactiv model that was like, the engine, as far as I remember, like, the engine is more fuel efficient or something like that, and that's the one I wanted. So I ended up looking around for Mazda 3s, 2013 Mazda 3s. And it took a while because for a bit I was finding ones that like had a lot of kilometers. They were too expensive. They had rust, and I was just like, I don't know about this, dude. I don't know if I can find one. And so I started looking into 2014s because they were about the same, just, you know, not as good as 2013. And then finally, as fate would have it, one day at the Mazda dealership nearby, there was a 2013 gray Mazda 3. It had, I want to say 16,000 kilometers on it, and it was going for like 24 grand. And I was like, okay, there's gotta be something wrong with this car, right? No, there ended up not being anything wrong with that car. Because spoiler, I bought the car. The story of this car is that it was pre-owned by one owner, and it was an old couple who barely did anything with it. And when they got it, they got like the deluxe package, so it came with like an extended warranty. There's like this plastic kind of, hard to see, it's not plastic, but it's almost like tape, I guess, but it's supposed to protect from rocks, and it's on the front hood of my car, and like that's part of the deluxe and stuff. It had no issues whatsoever. I have literally had 0 issues with this car since I've had it. The only thing I've done is change my tires for winter and summer, oil changes and gas. That's the only money I've put into it, and it's been fantastic. And I remember just being so skeptical, like something has got to be going on with this car for this low of kilometers and this kind of low of a price. That's insane. But nope, that's exactly what I got it for, and it's been fine. And I just actually got it, like I said, I got a car wash a couple days ago, so there's the beauty. Can't really see it that well, but yeah, I love this car. I love this car. I can go when I was at work. I can drive to and from work for 2 weeks before I fill it up. I can go to and from Toronto on a full tank of gas and then only be down one of my 12 bars. 12 bars? Or is it 16? Pretty sure 12 bars. It's awesome, and I love it. And like, I try to take as good care of it as I can because it's been so good to me, and I literally love that car. It's awesome. So it's the best. Buying it was kind of annoying. The person who showed me the car was great, but the person who sold me it was like new there and didn't know what they were doing, and that's just a long story. They lied to me. They kind of told me wrong information, and that was annoying. But I ended up paying, I want to say, I think I put $10,000 down on it, and then I paid the remainder of the loan in 11 months. So in 2017, I believe it was 1 month before it would have been a year, I made my last car payment. Because basically once I got this car, I hate having loans, and I hate having debt, and I didn't want to pay this debt. So basically, or I didn't want to have this debt. So it was like $200 a month, I think, for this car loan. It would have been a 3-year car loan, but they said if I want to, I can keep adding more money to it on a monthly basis, whatever I get paid. So at that point, I kind of stopped all my expenses, and I only bought what I needed. So groceries, I only bought literally what I needed. I kind of only need 1 box of cereal, 1 box of cereal. Don't buy more fruits than I need, stuff like that. I didn't go out that much, didn't spend a lot on games and whatever. I literally spent as little money as I could so I could put all the rest of the money. So if I needed $100, or if I needed $400 for bills, $100 for kind of whatever, and then I had $300 left, I would put all that $300 into the car payment, and I was able to pay it off in 11 months. I was super proud of myself for doing that. I had no help doing it, and it was nice to know that, like, I bought a car. Even though it wasn't new, I bought a car. I paid off this car loan in less than a year out of my 3-year loan period. And yeah, I was just very proud of myself. And I was like, it's just a good feeling. So that's something that's changed. Like I said, I love that car, and it's been great to me. So hopefully it continues to do that. It's up to, I think, about 48,000 kilometers now. So that's cool. But other than that, just small things. I've worked out every single day since March of 2016. There was one day actually this year that I totally forgot to work out because I was applying for a job or something, and I missed it. But it was like just after midnight, so I did that next day's workout, and then the day I missed workout. So I did 2 workouts side by side. So I still count that as technically I haven't worked out every single day, but I've done a workout for every single day since March of 2016, and it started off just doing DDP yoga, and then I hate working out, so I couldn't do it. So nowadays and for the last while I'll do like the 10-minute kind of ab workout accompanied with some push-ups, and then I'll call it a day. Not the best, obviously not the best physical exertion on a daily basis, but it's something, and and I still hate doing it. It's so tedious, but it's something, and it doesn't take that long, I guess. So I do that, and yeah, I've been doing it. At this point, I've got to the point where I'm like, I can't miss a day because it's like I need to do it. So I guess that's good. That habit has been formed, so that's nice. A couple weeks ago, I did the hour-long workouts because my back was hurting, so those really help with that. And then the other thing is that for the last, I want to say year and a half, maybe 2 years even, I've been trying to listen to an album a day, a new album a day, just to kind of broaden my horizons in some genres, add music to my playlist on a daily basis, and consistently have a new stream of music and new bands, or just a band I already like releases a new album. So I've been trying to do that, and yeah, it's been going good. I've been, sometimes I'll miss a few days in a row, and I'll just kind of, if I miss 4 days, I'll listen to 4 days. I'll listen to 4 albums in one day that I catch up on stuff. So I've been listening to that. I've been doing that rather, and it's been going well. I think I'm up to like almost 17,000 songs in my playlist. The most recent things I listened to were the new Lunatic Soul album, and there was something else, but I forget. I know Bleeding Through and Parkway Drive had a new album that I listened to not too long ago. So yeah, but wow, these videos are turning out a lot longer than I ever anticipate them being. So I love how I said in the first video, yeah, these won't be that long, but I split it up. Well, I guess I split it up so they wouldn't be as long, because I made all this the last few days of videos, one video, it would have been like an hour. So it's good that I guess 11 minutes is better than an hour. So yeah, tomorrow I'll talk about the Slayer concert, and probably talk about work and school, and then after that I'm not too sure. So see you later, Mike.